Good morning, Jackie here. Happy Saturday. So, welcome to Saturday live session, yoga flow, incorporating various poses, working our core, working our back. Let's just say hello to a few people that might be. Hi, got a new fan here. Thank you for joining. Just going to wait a few more minutes. So, if any of you were on yesterday with me, you would notice that I went over an hour, and so as a result, I got booted out. So, I'm going to try and keep it to about 50 minutes so that we can enjoy the session so you can enjoy the relaxation, which is actually the best bit. So, hi Caroline. Yes, you were here yesterday, so you know what happened when I got booted out. So I'm going to give it just a few more minutes and then we'll start. It will be about 15 minutes, and I hope everybody's feeling well. And as I always say, at any point, if you think it's too much for you, just come onto child pose. And if you haven't done yoga before, that's feet together, knees wide, and arms out in front of you, forehead on the mat, or you come to downward dog. But I shall remind you as we go along. So I can see a few more people have come on, and I shall start. Hi Bernie, how are you? It's my lovely friend from Doha. So brilliant. So let's get started. So actually, let's start in child pose. So knees wide, feet touching, and I'm going to put some music on. Feet together, knees wide, arms out in front of you, forehead on the mat. And just breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. And just keep doing that, in through your nose. Turn the music down a bit. In through your nose, out through your nose. As we start generating that internal heat. The heat comes from the breath and not just the movement. Pressing your chest in between your knees. Push your hips back. Lift your forehead up, walk your hands towards your knees. Bring your knees closer together and come up to your hands and knees. Bring your knees a bit back. So your tops of your feet are on the mat, feet shoulder width apart, your feet are hip width apart and your hands are shoulder width apart. Hands firmly on the mat, fingers apart. Looking forward, tops of your feet on the mat. Take your right hand out, left leg out. Hold 3 breaths. Engaging your core, squeeze your glutes. Then you're going to rotate your right hand and bring your right elbow to your left knee as you round your back. Engage your core. Exhale, out, right arm. So your right palm is facing down when it's out, and when you bring it in, it's facing the sky. Out. Inhale, in, knee to elbow, out. Bend your left leg as you bring your right hand behind and grab your left leg, left foot. Look forward. Place your right hand down and extend your left leg over your right foot and look back at your left leg. And take your right hand behind your left knee as you take that gentle twist. 3 breaths. Place your right hand down, lift your left leg up and place your left knee down. Opposite side. Left arm out, right leg out. Hold 3 breaths. Rotate your left hand as you bring your elbow and knee to touch in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in and hold. Place your left hand down and bend your right leg as you bring your left hand round and grab your right foot. Press your right foot into your left hand. Place your left hand down and cross your right leg over your left foot. And bring your left hand behind your right knee as you take that gentle twist. 3 breaths. Place your left hand down, elevate your left leg and bring your left knee down. Knees wide, hips back, extended child pose, elbows lifted. Walk your hands towards your knees. Tuck your toes, lift your knees off the mat. Claw the mat with your fingers and extend your legs all the way up, heels down. Bend your knees slightly as you walk your hands to plank. So you walk your hands forward, you're now in plank pose. Hold. 3 breaths. Lower your knees to the mat. Hug your arms against your body as you lower your chin. Leave your chest up, bum lifted. Slide your chest forward, forearms on the mat. Chest up as you look up. Really press your chest forward, shoulders back. Squeeze your glutes. Lower your chest, walk your hands towards your body. Tuck your toes, hips back. Come to downward dog, hips to the sky. Pedal your legs side to side. Right knee and then your left knee, one heel down and the other one up. And make sure your hands are firmly on the mat. Pressing your heel towards the mat. You can walk your feet slightly forward to get your heels closer to the mat. Looking forward, bend your knees, step your right leg in between your hands. And then your left leg. Inhale, arms to the sky. Down by your side, let's flow. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Shoulders back. Exhale, hands on the mat. Bend your knees. Step your right leg back. Place your right knee on the mat. Arms to the sky. Low lunge. 2 breaths. Place both hands outside either side of your left knee. Untuck your right foot as you bring your hips all the way back and sit on your right heel. Take your hands behind your left leg. Chin to chest. 3 breaths. Place your hands either side of your left leg as you lift your hips all the way up. And lift your right knee off the mat and take your left leg to the sky, looking forward. Place your left leg down and step your right leg in between your hands, left knee down. Untuck your left toes, arms to the sky. Shift your hips forward. Feel that inner thigh stretch. Place both hands either side of your right foot as you bring your hips all the way back and you sit on your left heel. Interlace your hands underneath your right leg, underneath your right toes. Now you can bend that right knee or you have it straight, but don't lock out your knees. 3 breaths. Looking towards your toes. Inhale, hands outside your right foot as you bring your hips all the way up. Untuck your left toes and bring that right leg to the sky. Place your right leg down, looking forward as you lower your chest to plank. Bring your knees to the mat. Lower your chin, your chest in an upward dog. Exhale, chest down, hips back. Hips to the sky for downward dog. Looking forward, step your right leg in between your hands and your left leg. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale by your side. So that's modified flow. Now we'll go through a different option. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Make sure your shoulders are back, flat back. You can have a cup of tea on your back. You know, arching your back up or down is flat. Inhale, hands on the mat. Now you either step back or you jump back. To jump back, slightly bend your knees. Jump back to plank. Now you can lower your knees or you lower your chest. Inhale, down. Exhale, upward dog. Inhale, downward dog. Looking forward, step your left leg in between your hands, right knee down, arms to the sky, untuck your right toes, 2 breaths. Hands outside your left leg as you bring your hips all the way back and you sit on your right heel. Interlace your hands underneath your left foot. Hands outside your left leg as you bring your hips all the way up and bring your right knee off the mat. As you walk your hands to the center, feet parallel to the center, hands out in front of you, chin to chest. So your legs are wide. Hands on the mat. Now walk your hands close to your body as you take your hands over to your right leg. And now we bring our left knee down, right knee forward, arms to the sky. So we're back in that low lunge on the opposite side. Hands outside your right foot as you bring your hips all the way back and you sit on your left heel. Interlace your hands underneath your right foot. Hands opposites on either side of your right leg. Lift your hips all the way up, hands forward, and extend your left leg back. Then bring your right leg all the way to the sky. Now option, you can bring your right leg down. You leave that right leg up as you lower your chest to plank. Then lower it down, inhale down, leg down, inhale, chest up, and back to downward dog. Looking forward, bend your knees. You can either step or jump forward. Inhale, hands to the sky, and down by your side. How are we doing? Let's go again. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat. You step or you jump back to plank. You lower your chest. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Opening up your shoulders. Hips to the sky, downward dog. Looking forward, step your right leg in between your hands. Now you come up to your high lunge. Open up to warrior 2. Right arm forward, left arm back. Fingers together. Bend your right knee forward. Open up that right hip. 3 breaths. Straighten out your right knee as you shift your hips forward. Right hand down, left arm up. Now if you can't get your hands all the way down, you can use a brick or you can leave your hand on your right thigh. You choose. And if possible, wrap your left arm around your waist and grab that right upper thigh as you look towards your left shoulder. Bend your right knee and bring your right elbow to your right knee. 2 breaths. Place your right hand in front of your right foot, pressing your right elbow against your right knee. Now you can leave your arm there or you bring your right shoulder underneath that right knee as you take your bind. And see if you can bring your hands to touch. Bring your your right hand in front of your right foot, left arm all the way up to the sky. Come back up to warrior two. Rotate your left arm down your leg, right arm up and over. Reverse your warrior. Come back to warrior two and take your left arm to meet your right as you rotate your left leg. Now your left heel is lifted, your arms out in front of you, palm facing. 2 breaths. Shift your body all the way forward, that left leg lifts and your arms behind your back like you're flying. Now place your right hand down at a diagonal to your right foot and your left arm up to the sky. So side leg lift. Now place your left hand on the mat and rotate your chest to the center. As you bring that left knee to your chest, flex your left foot and place your left foot down. Inhale, arms to the sky, down by your side. Let's go the other way. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Really exaggerate your pose, shoulders back. Inhale, hands on the mat. Don't have to be so serious. Just let your body flow, which is why it's called a flow. Bend your knees, step or you jump back. Lower to chest down, inhale. Exhale up. Inhale back to downward dog. Now I'm going to turn around so you can see me. Step your left leg in between your hands as you come up to that high lunge. 2 breaths. Open up to warrior two. Now your left arm forward, right arm back. Looking towards your left middle finger. Straighten out your left leg. Shift your hips forward, left arm down, right arm up. Rotate your right arm round your waist and grab that left upper thigh if you can. Bend your left knee and bring your left elbow to your left knee. Rotate your chin towards your right shoulder. Bring your left hand in front of your left foot as you press your left elbow against your left knee. Now you can leave your hand there for the next 2 breaths, or you bring your left shoulder underneath your left knee and take that bind. Place your left hand in front of your left foot and take your right hand to the sky. Come back up to warrior two. Bring your right arm to meet your left as you rotate your right leg, right heel lifted, palms facing. Shift your chest forward as you lift that right leg. If you tap that right leg down, it's fine, but if you can, lift it up and take both arms behind your back as you fly. And slowly lower your left hand to the mat and your right hand all the way up. Side leg lift. Then bring your right hand down as you rotate your chest to the center. And bring your right knee towards your chest. Flex your right foot and place your right foot down. Grab your opposite elbows. Bring your chest to your thighs. Chin to chest. And rock side to side. 3 breaths. Inhale, hands on the mat. Exhale, hands all the way up to the sky. Hands to prayer. Slightly bend your knees. Bring your arms back behind your ears. Bring your back slowly, so you do a slight back bend, looking up to the sky, chin lifted, and take your head back up, chin level with your chest. Straighten out your legs, arms by your side, and shake it out. Shake your legs out. Let's do some balancing poses. So come to the center of your mat. Just stand here for a minute, arms by your side, palms facing. So your palms are open. Close your eyes. Let's just get a heartbeat to just, we've done a bit of cardio yoga, as I call it. To balance, we need to sort of bring our heartbeat down a little bit so we can focus on balance. Now open your eyes. Start with tree pose option. You either bring your left heel onto your right ankle, or you lift. So this is a balancing pose, but it's also hip opening. So you bring that foot on your right shin, underneath your knee, or you grab that left ankle and bring that left heel all the way up close to your right groin, in your right inner thigh. Once you've got that balance, hands to prayer. Hands to the sky, open up your hands out, elbows slightly bent. Take your elbows back into a W, so your palm is facing forward. So our arms are working as well as we're opening our hips. Cross your left leg over your right foot. So we're going to do eagle pose. So your little toes are touching. Now you can leave your leg there, or you wrap that leg all the way around your right so you can see your toes on the opposite side. Bring your elbows out in front of you. Right elbow on top of your left elbow, and cross your wrist, palms touching. So palms together and away from your face, and not in front, away from the face on your right side. Take a bow. Can you bring your knees and your elbows to touch? So opening up your shoulders. Release your leg down and release your hands out in front of your arms to the sky and down by your side. Shake your legs out and your arms. Let's do the other side. So whatever you do on the left, you do on the right. So where did you go? Did you have your heel on your ankle, or did you have it all the way up? You've got three options. Once you've got your balance, hands to prayer, hands to the sky. Open your hands out, bring your elbows back, shoulder blades touching, palms facing forward. Make sure you're smiling. Don't have to be so serious. Cross your right leg over your left for eagle pose. Remember, you can leave your foot down, you wrap it around your left leg, bring your elbows together. This time your left elbow on top of your right, and cross at the wrist, palms together. Take a bow. Now you can stay here, you're still getting that stretch, you're still opening up your shoulders. But if you want to take it further, bring your elbows and knees to touch. You can place that right foot down. You're still getting that squeeze. Release your hands onto the mat, release your legs. Inhale, arms to the sky and down by your side. Taking your shoulders all the way to your ears and down. Now lift your left knee up, right hand on your waist. Take your left hand and slide it down your left knee onto your left ankle, and bring your left foot all the way back so your heel is towards your left glute, right arm forward. Lower your chest. As you lower your chest, you take your left leg up, holding your left ankle, your left foot, dancer pose. 2 breaths. Now lift your chest up, still holding your left foot, and take your right hand and hold your left foot. So both hands are holding your left foot, shoulders, blades together. And see if you can bring your chest forward, still holding your foot with both hands this time. Then lift your chest up. Take your right hand onto your right waist and bring that left knee all the way up. So now you're holding your left ankle. Take your right hand onto your left ankle, left hand onto your left knee as you bring your left heel onto your right groin. So at the right top of your right thigh. If your knee is down, any problem with your knee, don't do this pose. Now, challenge. You can bend, you bring your chest down and take your left arm forward and wrap your left arm round and see if you can grab your left toes. As you lower your chest all the way down and bring your right hand onto the floor out in front of you. Any problems with your knee, please leave out this pose. Slowly lift your head and your hands, still holding your leg, and bring it all the way up, shake it out. Whew. That will also generate some heat. Let's do the right side. So left hand on your left waist, right knee up. Slide your right hand down as you grab your right ankle and bring that right heel to your right glute. Left arm forward as you bring your chest forward to dancer pose. Now bring your chest up and take your left hand round so both hands are holding your right foot. Shoulders back, shoulder blades together, and slowly lower your chest down. You're taking a bow. And try to look forward and not down. Bring your chest back up as you release your left hand and bring your right knee up. So now your right hand is on your ankle. Left hand is on your right foot as you bring your right heel to your left groin. And you can stay here. Or if you want to take it further, you bend your left knee, right arm forward, and take your right arm round your waist and grab your right foot. Now I count on this side. And slowly lower your chest as you bring your left hand to the mat. And slowly bring your body all the way up and release your right leg. Oh, shake it out. Now come to the top of your mat and let's flow to sitting. Arms to the sky. Down on the mat. Inhale, hands on your shin, look up. Exhale, hands on the mat. You step or you jump back to plank. Lower your chest. Inhale, down. Exhale, upward dog. Inhale, back to downward dog. Looking forward, you step or jump forward. Take a seat. Lift your legs up. Boat pose. Now option, you can bring your toes down, put your chest towards your thighs. Or you lift your legs up and hold underneath your thighs. Or arms out in front of you, palms facing. 3 breaths. Bring your knees close to your chest and grab your toes and lift your legs all the way up. Shoulders back. Make sure you're not rounding your back. And open your legs wide as you sit on your sitting bones. Core is working. Stretching your arms. Bring your legs together. Back to boat pose. Interlace your hands underneath your right knee as you extend your left leg. Right knee to your chest. Flex your left heel all the way down. Now interlace your hands underneath your right foot as you straighten your right leg. And if you can't get your hands underneath your feet, you can hold underneath your ankle or even wrap your arms round underneath your thigh. You're still getting that stretch. You choose various options. Place your right foot down. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands inside that right knee. Wrap your right hand around your right knee. Left hand back and grab your left wrist. Lower that shoulder towards your left foot. 2 breaths. Now rotate your right foot out and bring your left knee in and bring your right heel in front of your left ankle. So your left knee is down and your right knee is up. And you bring your head closer towards your right foot. Lift your head up and try and lift that right foot, still holding that bind, and see if you can take that right foot over your left knee. Release the bind. Bring your chest close to your left, to your right knee. Right hand behind your back, left arm up and over. So you're twisting towards your right side. Bring your right hand onto your right shoulder. And your right hand, you can rotate your left hand, on your right shoulder, and you can bring your right hand round your waist. So you're in a nice little, you're twisting your back, your shoulders, and make sure your core is engaged. So a lot is happening here. Leave your right hand where it is and rotate your chest all the way back to the center and take your right foot out, take your hands outside your right foot and straighten out that right foot and rotate your head towards your right shoulder. Release your right hand on the mat, cross at the ankles, roll onto your knees. You step or jump back to plank, lower your chest, inhale down, exhale up, inhale back to downward dog. Looking forward, bend your knees, you step or jump forward, take a seat, back to that boat pose. Interlace your hands underneath your left knee now, extend that right leg, flex your right foot and bring your right heel down, and then your left foot down. Inhale, arms to the sky, inside your left knee now. Rotate your left arm round that left knee, right arm round and grab your right wrist. That right shoulder wants to lift. Bring that right shoulder down towards your right leg. And make sure your right leg is engaged. And breathe. Now lift your chest up and rotate your left foot out to make space, make room for your right leg as you bring your right knee in and bring your left heel in front of your right ankle. And bring your chin towards your left foot. One day we'll be able to bring, or maybe you have already, be able to get your forehead onto the mat. That's what we're working to. Slowly lift your chest up and back as you lift that left foot all the way over your right knee. Release the bind and bring your left knee towards your chest. So left hand behind your back, right arm up and over your left knee. Bring your right hand onto your left shoulder and rotate your left arm round your waist. So you're in that lovely twist. 3 breaths. chest back to the center and take your right hand outside your left foot and straighten out your left leg and rotate your chin back to your left shoulder. And make sure you're not rounding your back. Your back is straight, shoulders back. Your shoulders should actually be parallel. And slowly lower your left ankle, cross at the ankles again, roll onto your knees, and step or jump back to plank. Lower your chest all the way down. Release your hands beside of your body, palms facing up, tops of your feet on the mat. Take your left arm forward and take your right hand outside your right ankle. And see if you can lift your right knee up, bringing your right heel towards your right glute, pressing your left hand out in front of you. Lower your chest, lower your knee, lower your right leg down, bring your right arm forward and your left arm back, holding your left ankle. Lifting your left knee, lifting your chest, pressing your right hand out in front of you. And then bring your chest down. Now bring your right hand and hold your right ankle. So your right hand is around your right ankle and your left on your left ankle. Now you can stay here if you have any problems with your knees and press your heels towards your glutes, or you lift your chest up, lift your knees up. Bow pose. Bow pose. Lower your knees and your chest and your legs, hands on the mat, hips all the way up and back to child, forehead on the mat. Forehead up, tuck your toes, come to plank, come to downward dog. Bend your knees, look forward, jump or step, take a seat, back to our bow pose. So the other one was bow and this one is boat. Bring your knees to your chest. Bring your forearms onto the mat as you straighten your legs up. And make sure you don't sink into your shoulders. Your shoulders are back. Open your legs wide and close. Bring your right leg down and up. Left leg down and up. Both legs down. Hover, flex your foot. Bend your knees to your chest. Straighten your legs, open your legs wide. It's a bit of core work. Legs together. Right leg down and back up. Left leg down and back up. Both legs down. Hover, flex your foot. Knees to chest. Let's do that one more time. Legs up and wide. Open up your hips. Together. Right leg down and up. Left leg and up. Lower both. Flex your foot. Hold. Knees to chest. And lower your back all the way to the mat. Knees to your chest. Legs to the sky. Bring your feet down as we do bridge pose. Now feet down, make sure your hands can touch your ankles. Palms facing the sky. Bring your shoulder onto the mat, so your right and your left. To get that better lift, lift your hips. Interlace your hands underneath your back. Chin to chest, squeeze your glutes. Feet firmly on the mat. 3 breaths. Squeezing your glutes, engaging your core. Your knees want to open wide. Your knees should be parallel to the front. Release your shoulders, your hands. Lower your hips all the way down. Knees to chest. Let's do that again. Shoulders on the mat. Hips to the sky. Interlace your hands underneath your back. Chin to chest. This is good for the back. Strengthening your back, strengthening your core, your glutes. Now you can stay here. Actually release your hands, release your shoulders and come all the way down. Now you can do that again, or you take your arms behind, you do the full wheel. So your fingers are facing your body, elbows are up. Bring your crown of your head onto the mat and lift your head all the way up for the full wheel pose. Feet parallel facing the front, squeezing your glutes. 3 breaths. Then lower the crown of your head down, your hips. Lower your head onto the mat, knees to your chest. And rock side to side as you flatten your back out. Cross at the ankles and roll yourself up to sitting. Roll onto your knees. Step your right leg and your left leg back. Hips to the sky for downward dog. Looking forward, you step or you jump forward. Take a seat. Back on the mat, legs to the sky. And we'll do shoulder stand. So if you haven't done this before, watch me. You take your legs to the sky and you keep your hands on your lower back. So your legs are up and you rest your hands on your lower back. Chin to chest. Toes pointing towards the sky. 5 breaths. And if possible, lower your legs over your head. If your feet touch the mat, you can release your hands onto the mat, interlace your fingers. If not, leave your hands on your lower back. If your hands are on the mat, bring them onto your lower back and bring your knees onto your forehead and your feet up. Take your right leg to the sky and bring your right knee to your forehead. Left leg to the sky and left knee to your forehead. Both legs to the sky. Legs over your head. Knees to your forehead, legs lifted. Heels together, knees wide. Knees together, legs to your sky. The legs over your forehead, over your head. Knees on your forehead, legs lifted. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. Knees together, legs to the sky. And bring your knees to your forehead. Place your hands on the mat as you slowly lower your hips all the way down and leave your legs up to the sky. Bring your knees in as you slowly lower your legs all the way down to the mat. Bring the crown of your head onto the mat. Hands to prayer. And you can stay here. This is how you counteract shoulder stand. Or you bring the soles of your feet onto the mat and lift your feet up. Release your hands onto the mat and release your head, knees to your chest. And close your eyes. And bring the soles of your feet together. And bring your feet to the mat, knees wide. Arms over your head, elbows slightly bent. Close your eyes and just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring your knees together, bring your knees to your chest. And roll your knees over to your left side so you're on your left glute. And then your knees to the right side so you're on your right glute. and back to the left and to the right, and take your knees all the way to the right side. You write your right ear on your right arm, cross your ankles, and your left hand is round your ankles. Bring your left hand onto the mat as you bring your head all the way up. Leave your ankles crossed, eyes closed, arms around your knees, chin to your chest, forehead in between your knees. Bring your hands onto your feet as you bring your ankles close to your body, your knees down, and take your arms to the sky. Left arm on your right knee and wrap your right arm around your waist and twist towards your right shoulder. And rotate to your center, arms back to the sky, and right arm on your left knee and wrap your right arm around your waist, chin towards your left shoulder. Rotate back to the center, arms to the sky, arms out in front of you, chin to chest. Bring your hands to prayer as you slide your hands to your body, to your chest. Your thumbs are in the middle of your breastbones and you bow your head and look towards your fingers. I thank you so much for practicing with me today. And if there was anything you're not sure about, you'll be able to find this on IGTV and other videos I have on my YouTube channel, Jackie NGU. And may the light in me honor the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Got a bit of finishing time today before I get booted out. Have a good day, guys. Bye.